Hi everyone, Donna Lee, independent designer with Couture here. And today I am designing a charger plate with the November 2019 exclusive Club Couture silkscreen adhesive backed reusable transfer. So I've got my charger plate and I have wiped it down with a disinfectant wipe and allowed it to air dry. I also have my fuzzing cloth off to the right, and I'll be using several different tools, and I'll try to point those out to you as I use them. So I've gone ahead and chosen several different colors to use inside this project. I'm going to take it out of the packaging. You'll notice that there's a label on that packaging, and that is the complete use and care instructions for all of our silkscreen transfers. You'll want to read those and be familiar with them. More importantly, you'll want to follow them step by step to get the maximum use out of your silkscreen transfers. So with each month's Club Couture that comes, you get 3 different colors of paste packets of our chalk paste that are exclusively chosen to go with each month's transfer. I don't get those paste packets, that's why I didn't show them to you, but I do get the same silkscreen transfer that my Club Couture members receive. That way I can make a few projects each month just for inspiration for everybody to use with their transfer when they get it. The cost in the United States is $19.99 a month. You are charged local sales tax, but there is no shipping. And in Canada, it's also available, and it is $26.99 Canadian dollars. And the same applies. There's no shipping on Club Couture each month. You will pay your local sales tax, whatever that is. So I did fuzz this transfer one time. I have already used it on a canvas bag, and I'll try to put a picture of that at the end of this video. So I'm laying my transfer down. I'm using my thumbprint, my fingerprint to smooth out any air bubbles that are in the silk screen area. So everywhere we can see the red of the charger plate through the design is a silk screen. And so I'm just taking my fingertip, trying to make sure there is not any air bubbles in there. And this is an area where you just want to spend some time doing this. And this video has been sped up to double time. And so, don't think I do this fast, because I don't. So I'm just picking up the plate to look to see if I see any air bubbles and making adjustments. Okay, so I think I'm ready to get some paste. And I'm going to use the color Fresh Linen. This is our Chalkology paste. It is a very similar color to Repost Gray by Sherwin-Williams, which is the color of my walls. Now I do have my multi-tool out, and I'm also going to be using a mini squeegee. I don't have a lot of silkscreen area to work with, so the mini works perfectly for this size design. This is my bright white, a large container, which we don't sell anymore to designers, but it's kind of nice to have that big container. But these are 3-ounce jars, and that's a lot of paste, because as you'll see, we don't use a whole lot. So there is my mini squeegee. I'm going to apply the paste after I've stirred it with a stir stick. I want it to be the consistency of cake batter. If it's too thick, you just spritz it with some distilled water in a misting bottle. And Chalk Couture does sell a misting bottle. They are available. So I've spread it out with my mini squeegee at a 90-degree angle. Now I'm going to take my multi-tool, which the smaller end is the end that works well for this really fine line area in the silkscreen transfer. So I'm doing the same thing, 90-degree angle, just smoothing the paste over it and pushing it through that silkscreen area. I am not applying a lot of pressure. Not enough pressure to really move the plate or the surface, but I am going over it at that 90-degree angle. So now I am picking up the excess paste that I applied, and this did take me a minute, and I'm pulling this up corner to corner. And then I'm going to hold my charging plate down, and as you can see, I saw an area there that didn't quite get covered the way I wanted it to, so I just put some extra paste, and now I'm peeling it all up, and it turned out pretty good. So I have off camera, I have a water bowl that I have about 1.5 inches of water in, and I'm going to lay that transfer right inside the water bowl to allow the water to start to dissolve the chalk paste, and it will make for easy cleanup with that chalk eraser, the board eraser. I'm just doing a little cleanup on the edge of my jar so I get a good tight seal so that my paste does not dry out. Our chalk paste is water soluble. They are toxin free. They are very, very family and kid friendly and pet friendly. And this chalk will come off of the surface. So I'm taking my hair dryer and I'm drying it on the cool setting, just so when I lay another part of the transfer down inside that design, it doesn't peel up. So I'm just drying it with a cool setting. If you don't have a hair dryer with a cool setting, you can use it, just let the plate or your surface come back to room temperature. So this little transfer is the bird, which is a partridge. It looks like a partridge bird to me. And I'm just trying to decide where I want it. And once I decide, I lay it down, again using my fingertip to go over the silkscreen area to get out any air bubbles. For my partridge birds, I am using the Couture ink in Shimmer Gold. And I think this is an absolute beautiful color. And I can use the ink on this surface because I'm not going to heat set this. Heat setting is using your household iron or a Cricut easy press or a t-shirt press, and I'm not doing any of that with this charger plate. I don't really have a need to. I will be able to wash off this ink because it will not be heat set. So I think it turned out pretty good, that little bird. So I'm going to use the same transfer again without cleaning it. And pretty much 2 times is all the use you're going to get out of it before you need to clean it again. But cleanup is really easy. So again, just very quickly put down the ink in the silkscreen area, use the mini squeegee to push it through, and we have our second bird in place. And this transfer too gets set in the water bucket, the water pan, I should say. And so I will basically be repeating that same process with each piece of the design, choosing my colors as I go. So let me tell you about Club Couture. Club Couture is a monthly club where you receive an 8.5 by 11 exclusive transfer that is only available to Club Couture members and Chalk Couture designers. With that transfer each month, you receive 3 paste packets, 3 different colors that are specifically chosen for that design. And those paste packets generally have enough to do 2 to 3 projects in them, enough chalk paste to do that. And like I said, in the United States, the cost is $19.99 plus sales tax. and in Canada it is $26.99 plus sales tax. Free shipping on your Club Couture subscription order. When you sign up, you're signing up for a 3-month time period, and anytime after that, you can cancel. When you sign up in November, your first month's Club Couture will happen in December. So your months would be December, January, and February. Anytime after February, if you choose, you could cancel at that point. When you sign up, you can add in the November 2019 transfer if it's still available, and it will be available, and it will show you if it's available on the screen once you add the subscription to your shopping cart. Also, there is a Kickstarter kit that's available only and exclusively to Club Couture members. You will get 2 beautiful chalking surfaces. You will get the multi-tool, you will get a squeegee, you will get a 3-ounce jar of bright white paste, which is really great because you can mix our chalks together and get different hues or different colors using that white. So you can mix your own custom colors. So having that jar of white paste is really a great idea. This Kickstarter kit is exclusively priced at a discount just for our club members. So you want to take a look at that. I encourage you to do that. You'll be glad you did. So I am putting on the holly leaves is what I'm doing, and that color that I've used is sage. So I'm going to give you a link to the Club Couture in my online store below the video, and if you have any questions, please leave me a comment in the video and I will get back to you. I'm also going to leave you a link to my online store so that you can check out all of the transfers that we have available and all of the colors of our Chalkology paste and our Couture inks. Our transfers are available to use on almost any surface. We make t-shirts. You can use wood. You can use chalkboards. Of course, you can use Chalk Couture exclusive chalkboards, but you can use the chalkboards you already have or chalkboards that you pick up. You can chalk on your walls. You can chalk on your mirrors. You can use our transfers to do glass etching. There is no end to what you can do with a Chalk Couture reusable adhesive-backed silkscreen transfers. If you take care of your transfers and follow the instructions that are on the back of each package, you will easily get 10 to 12 uses. I have one which is our vintage truck silkscreen transfer, and I have used it probably 15 times. So I can tell you that if you take care of it, it will last you a lot longer than 10 to 12 times. So and taking care of it really just means taking the time to clean your transfers. Don't let the ink or the paste dry inside the silkscreen area. So having that water bath handy, or doing your projects next to your kitchen sink is a really good idea, because you can just run the transfer right under the water. Use our board eraser that comes in your Kickstarter kit, by the way, if you choose to add that to your cart. And you can only add that to your cart when you first sign up. So think about that. Take a look at it. It's a good investment, and you will use those products for a long time to come. Our transfers, you can use different ones together. You can just design with what you have. So by the time you've been in the club for just a few months, you've got some transfers that you can combine together to create your own unique designs. If you are interested in learning more about how to buy at wholesale prices, please leave me a note in the comments of this video. And so I've done the berries here on the holly. I've done those in our shimmer copper, and shimmer copper paste is probably my favorite paste of all the colors that we have. The gold is absolutely stunning, but the shimmer copper is really beautiful, and it's a very in color right now. It's very fashionable, which is probably why I like it. But so I just wanted to point that out to you too. So I am done with this charger, and I'm just going to let it dry on its own, and I might come back and add some snowflakes to it. I do have some pieces that I didn't use inside the design, but I think I might come back and do another project. So thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate that you took the time to watch the video. If you would, please like and share my video. It will help me share Chalk Couture with other people. And if I can help you in any way, please let me know. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.